Yo, so check out this Kyrie Irving massive off arm on Derrick Rose. Huge off arm, initiates outside the 3-point line, pushes the hell out of him. Kirk Heinrich touches Kyrie, and it's an and one. Yeah, this is from a game Monday night, November, whatever, Cleveland versus Chicago. And I wanted to make a video on this highlighting how offensive off arms are officiated in the NBA today and what that means for you depending on the level of play you play at. Well, as you can see, offensive off arms are just not officiated in the NBA. They're allowed. So for anyone who thinks, oh, they don't play defense in the NBA, they try, they just can't because it's stacked against you. Because when you have the ball in your hand, you're allowed to punch people and you're not allowed to be touched, pretty much. That's actually like close to how it is. This is not an unusual play. This is pretty standard for how they officiate it. And that's why you see me practice on a punching bag while dribbling, while you see me practicing with a tennis ball or other items. I know I've seen Kyrie Irving practice with Michael Lancaster. You might have seen that, where a huge emphasis is on using the off arm to bat away balls and stuff like that. So that's why they do it, and that's why they allow it. And from what I've seen, there's a lot of this allowed in high school basketball. There's the one place where this isn't allowed as much is NCAA college ball, it seems like to me, where they intentionally make the game a little more defensive. They make it harder to score in college, from officiating as far as I can tell. As for pickup, I don't know that I would throw an off arm this hard in pickup, or that anyone should. People are probably going to get upset about it. But, I mean, you're allowed to do a fair amount with the off arm. You maybe shouldn't extend it, but you can hold people off. You can create space. That's just kind of the way basketball is today. So it really favors the offensive player. These rules are new also over the last, I don't know. It's been trending in this in this direction since Michael Jordan left the league. Michael Jordan was honestly super overpowered, and you could do way more on offense. Michael Jordan could never have done this, but he would have scored anyway, pretty much. So once he left the league, it seems they made it a little easier to score by doing offensive off arms like this. So takeaways: practice using your off arm, not necessarily in this vicious a way, but to hold people off is the main thing. Slap people's hands away when they reach for the ball, and referees will probably allow it at most levels. You play pickup, people might say watch that off arm, but you can still use it. They don't necessarily know that this is kind of the way basketball has gone. And I think it's actually a good way for it to have gone, because it really rewards the smaller player. If you're bigger, it's officiated a little more against you, but this allows the point guards to be the stars, because they're allowed to do stuff like this. Chris Paul, Tony Parker, and so forth. So if you're a little guy and you like to dribble, this is good news for you. But it's absurd, obviously. Like, it's absurd that you can just punch people when you're dribbling, and if you get touched, it's a foul. This is like an and one. But that's just the way it is in the game today, and I thought I would share my thoughts on it. And if you're interested in how to practice it, you could check out Kyrie Irving's workout with Michael Lancaster. You can also check out some of the stuff I do for off arm on my channel, which is like working with punching bags and stuff like that. So that is how the NBA officiates off arms.